This is the first in a series of videos that will be demo videos showing prop replicas from famous movies, and also a tutorial showing you how to take one of the raw castings and turn it into a finished museum quality display piece. So this is the resonating chamber of a Velociraptor as seen in Jurassic Park Part 3. This is cast in solid urethane resin, white, so the base color is already here, and you can leave this white and imagine that it's just straight out of a rapid prototyper machine, or you can weather it down, which I'm going to show you in this tutorial. So the first thing to do in turning this raw casting into a finished piece, if you decide to weather it, is to set up a work area and get yourself a plastic sheet that you can pour some paint on, a brush, some paper towels, a small little cup with water, and what you want to start with is just a little dab of black acrylic paint, a dab of brown, just like a medium brown color, and the first step is to color in the recesses of this piece. So just use your brush and water down some of this black acrylic and dab it into the resonating chamber pits like this. You can see here that I'm using a Q-tip, and this is going to feather the edges. Instead of having just one solid black color that's in these pits, it's better just to feather them out at the edges. A really great tool to do this with is Q-tips. Just grab a little bit of the paint and swipe it up the sides to get a nice feathered effect. And do this with all the holes. And now it's time to give this piece a wash of brown paint. And this is going to represent age, dirt, grime. If you watch the movie really closely, you can see that it's been weathered down just like this. So take your brown paint and a larger paintbrush, dip that brush into some water, and then get a really watery texture of brown paint. Just make it extremely watery, and you can go back and forth, making it more dense with paint or less viscous with more water. And apply this onto your piece. Just brush it on very liberally. And make sure to scrub this brush into all the areas, especially any undercuts. Once you're confident you have the entire piece covered with this nice brown wash, you can let it sit for a few minutes, or you can just start wiping it off immediately. The longer you let this paint sit on the piece, the darker the stain is going to be. So if you want to end up with a really light piece, just start wiping off this paint immediately. If you want this piece to be a little bit darker, a little shadier, go ahead and let it sit there for about maybe 5 minutes. 10 minutes max, and then start wiping it off with a towel. Whatever is left over, or if you see that any paint has accumulated, you can use more Q-tips to wipe this paint dry. And here's the finished prop piece. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the other tutorial videos that we'll be posting soon.